Well, hello there, everybody. This is my first video on this new channel. Woo. Guess I had a lot of vape smoke coming out there. First video on the channel on the recommendation of my friend, my brother, really. I've known him since 1992. He is at the Dapper Dev. Go give him some love. He has some great videos, great content. I really like the channel, not just because he's my friend, because a lot of the time he's speaking the truth. You know, there's some things that we don't agree with, but that's everybody, right? You can't agree on everything. Would be unnatural not to. Anyway, little short story here, and before anyone wonders what this channel is about, it's just about politics, news, opinions, maybe some advice about women. But I'm not here to be a red pill guy. I'm not here to give a whole bunch of advice about women. I'm not here to do that because, listen, quite frankly, it's not my field of expertise. I don't want to do that type of content exclusively. And, as a guy who's 38 and divorced and just, coming to terms in his own life, got a kid, at least myself and my ex-wife were on decent terms, it's just something I don't want to get into. But I will get into something about women today, and that is a story that I want to tell. A little story that happened around 6 months back. Now, I moved apartments, and now I have a roommate. And when we came up, or at least when we came up to this area, when we moved apartments, we met a woman, 40, divorced, mother. And we met her through a mutual friend. Now, this all started off fine and well and dandy, but more and more, and I noticed especially with my friend, she started having lots of problems. I mean, and I can already see, and this is why, again, this is a great lesson. When you see a red flag, just follow your gut. Just don't do anything. Don't try and second guess it. Just follow your instinct, because usually it's fucking right. And in this case, it was right. So when we'd meet up for, drinks, and sometimes she'd come up to our apartment, whatever, and she really got very interested in my roommate. Now, I wasn't really looking for anything. I was just kind of, whatever. It's not my purview right now, because right now what I'm looking for is a woman that matches my interests, my, just basically what I'd like and want. But there's certain ways to go about that in my religion, and that's how I want to do it. The first time I didn't do it, and it ended up in divorce. But that's neither here nor there. But anyhow, she starts getting really interested in my roommate. My roommate's a very philosophical guy. He has a degree in philosophy. He knows about psychiatry, psychology. He reads all of the philosophers, all the psychiatrists, all of the greats. Doesn't matter if it's Nietzsche or Freud. He reads them all. He knows them all. Very, very intelligent individual, my roommate. So when they start talking, I notice a pattern of this woman would say things to draw him in, and then pull back. Draw in and pull back. Draw in and pull back. Just doing all sorts of, type of bobbing and weaving moves to, keep him in his place. Now, at the same time, my friend's getting interested. She's sending these super weird, just mixed signals. I mean, you didn't know which way she was going. It was either, I like you, I don't like you, I like you, I don't like you. And how many times this woman pour her heart out, talk about, in front of him, the situation with her FWB, the situation with her ex-husband, all sorts of fucking just mentally taxing things that no man, especially no single man or divorced man or man who's been through trauma, wants to fucking hear. No one wants to hear. But anyway, like a lot of men do, we subjugate ourselves to this fucking nonsense, to be the emotional tampon. You know, it's like it was having our fucking head here. Tampax. That's what we have, because we're supposed to soak in their bullshit. This went on for months. Until one night, and this is what really annoyed me. She was very good at sending out mixed signals. But one day when we're in our apartment, you know, having a couple of beers, whatever, she was talking about men and relationships and, you know, blah, 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 blah. Whatever. The usual shit. And I asked her point blank, I said, well, wait a second. Are you actually looking for a relationship? Or are you looking for men to use to fit your specific needs at the time? And she said yes, to the latter. That should have been red flag number one. It was red flag number one to me. To my friend, it should have been a red flag, because this guy really was crushing on her hard. And you would hear the text messages. I need you, I want you, I need this, I need us. Now, first off, if you're a woman, at least in my case, I'm single, divorced, I'm interested in you. You tell me you need us. I'm going to take that as wanting something more than friends. I'm going to take that as some type of romantic gesture, romantic saying, something romantic that you're saying to me. You want something to ascend beyond friendship. You're not just going to put me in the friend zone. You want it to ascend beyond friends. If you say that and just remain friends with me, well, let me tell you something. No. I don't want to fucking hear it. Especially at this point in my life. Because let me tell you something. I was married for 10 years. 10 years of my life. From 28 to 38. You know, I thought I was going to be with this woman forever. We have a child together. No, it failed. I'm not going to go into the reasons why. I'm not going to tell you what happened. Nor is it any of anyone's business. Because again, I'm good with the mother of my child. I'm good with my ex-wife, you know. I'm not gonna, you know, ruin everything. You know, we both made our mistakes. But to waste valuable and precious time, especially for a man, and yes, I'm gonna say it the way it is, especially for a man, with all the financial constraints we have on us, with all the emotional constraints we have on us, with all the societal constraints we have on us, you're going to waste my time to listen to bullshit you do with other people and not focus on us and tell me at the same time, I need you, I want you, I need this, I need you? These were her exact words. No, it shouldn't happen. It's not going to happen. I'm going to tell you to fuck off. Fuck right off. You know why? Because I don't have the time, the patience, or I don't have any of it. I have the time nor patience. My time is valuable. I could be out there doing something else to improve my life. I don't need to listen to you. Now, I'm not saying don't listen to your friends if they need help. Don't, you know, be an no, not at all. But when I just know you for a few months and then you're already starting in with me about your trysts and your emotional status and what happened in your life, and then come back and say, oh no, we're just going to be friends. No, we're not going to just be friends. We're going to be nothing. It's either all or nothing. Because you have value as a man. You have things that you need to accomplish. You don't know if you're going to be here the next day. To have your time wasted like that is not, it's not only immature, it's insulting. It's extremely insulting to men that actually have common sense. I'm not going to be your tampon or your simp, nothing. I have one interest and one interest only. If I like you, let's make something work. If you're interested. If you're not, hope you find what you're looking for. Long story short, what happens? So I'm not there. My roommate's there one night with her. She comes back from a restaurant and brings, they're talking, right? And he goes home. As he's leaving, the waiter from the restaurant that she was at comes over. Now, I'm up late at night. He comes over. He tells me this. I'm like, bro, I can promise you, she's already fucking him. She's already doing stuff with him. She's casted you out and brought this guy in, especially after you have been the emotional dumping ground of this bitch, of all of her fucking stories and her emotions and all of the nonsense. What does that say about you in her eyes? What the fuck does that say? That's disrespectful. He's like, okay, let's, sleep on it. So he asks her the next day. Yep, there we go. They had a blowout, and that was that. He said, I don't want to talk to her. And the most insane thing is how angry she got at him. She was mad. How dare, I thought we were just friends, and even though you're one of the best men I've ever met in my life, I'm just not attracted to you like that. Blah, 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 blah. All this stupid shit. And finally said, enough, I don't want to deal with this shit anymore. Now again, why do we need to fucking put up with that fucking nonsense? If you're interested, be interested. If you're not, don't waste our fucking time. It's highly disrespectful. And I see not enough men still calling this out. I see men constantly simping, men constantly being the tampon. Enough. Now, this woman did talk to me as well. If she talked to me, I told her straight out what I thought. I didn't mince any words. It's like they cannot handle that honesty. They cannot many women. I'd say about 90%. It's probably even higher, but 90% of women now cannot handle that honesty. They cannot be, they can be direct towards you, but you cannot be direct towards them. Especially after they poured their fucking hearts out to you and expect you to take it like a fucking bitch. Go cry to one of your fucking girlfriends. I don't want to be friends with a woman. I'm not interested. No more. No. That's something I don't want. It could happen, sure, but you better be damn sure that's going to stay there as friends and not have any romantic interests whatsoever. Enough. But to bring the guy over from the bar, the guy who works there, and then fuck him, and then basically spit in the other guy's face. It's like, I'll go back to what Dapper Dev said and what a lot of other channels said. A woman wants a man to be a simp, a man to screw, and a man to be an emotional dumping ground. And usually the guy who's the simp is the emotional dumping ground, and usually the guy who's fucking him is a fucking bum, piece of shit motherfucker who doesn't give two fucks about her. And he gets whatever he wants physically with her. And again, man, you gotta be stern. You gotta be forthright. You have to be assertive in what you want. And what you want. Do not let them walk all over you. Do not let them use you as an emotional dumping ground. Don't let them make you a simp. You have to be assertive from the get-go on what you want. It might not go ahead than other than, a coffee date. No, thank you very much. But you know what? At the end of the day, you might have saved yourself a whole lot of trouble and heartache. Because you got stuff you got to do. It's already hard enough. Economically, societally, spiritually. It's already hard enough for people as it is. And to have all this shit dumped onto us, we're bad. We're the ones who caused everything to be fucked up. we're the ones who don't listen, to have men blamed constantly for every single thing. Then a woman comes to you and uses you as some type of rag, yet when you want to reciprocate and go beyond friends, oh no, I'm not interested in you like that. But they'll take some bum-ass nigga. Make it make sense. And it is much worse today for men than it was. Listen, I know I'm fat now. I know I'm fat. I gained weight. I went through a divorce. What can I do? I have to work on myself. That's me. That's the stuff I take accountability for, okay? But I was way fatter when I used to live back in the United States. I don't live in the United States now. I live in your favorite country. You can guess what that is. A country well known and well hated around the world. And by the way, be good or we'll jack up those interest rates. But anyway, when I was in the United States around 2010 to 2014, you know, when the dating apps and everything started getting really big, I could get women, or at least talk to women, all the time. All the fucking time. It's hard to talk to women now. It's hard to make a conversation with them now. They want you to come up to them, but they make it so goddamn hard that you don't want to. And then they complain, oh, well, don't come up to me. Oh, why don't they come up to me? Don't come up to me. You're not coming up to me. But what do you want? Like the same shit in the fucking gym. Don't look at me. Why, you got your titties hanging out, your pussy's fucking got a camel toe, big fat ass hips, whatever. No. I know I veered off the subject a little bit, but I think it relates to conversation. Do not let these fucking bitches, okay? And I'm not talking about all women, okay? I'm not like, oh, you're a nice guy. No. Wait, look, it takes two to tango. She's not interested, she's not interested. Just keep it pushing. Just don't be the fucking nice guy. Just go. Find something else. Maybe she's not attracted to you. Maybe you need to do some stuff for yourself so you can get those women. Maybe you need to do something, you know. Maybe you need to find a woman and not be so picky. I'm sorry, but I'm the type of guys that can listen. Ugly men, ugly women. Fat men, fat women. Muscular men, muscular women. You know what I mean? You know, couples need to be kind of the same. Even physically. But this shit, to have somebody disrespect you and pour their heart out to you and expect you to listen to them while they pour their heart out but not say a fucking thing to their fuck buddies on the side, that's a no-go. Don't ever get yourself in that situation. Don't do it. And if you see the first inkling, the first sign of a woman doing that to you, hit the road, hit the fucking bricks. Hit the bricks. As Alec Baldwin said in Glengarry Glen Ross. Just hit the bricks. You don't owe her an explanation. You know, a lot of people now say, I don't owe you anything. Okay, fine. I don't owe you a fucking explanation either. Hit the bricks. Anyway, that's it for me. I hope to make more videos. I want to make a video at least 2 or 3 a week when I have time. Sometimes I'll be behind the wheel of my car. Sometimes I will be at my house. You'll see the difference in video quality, and hopefully soon I can grow this channel. So if you like this channel, well, I'm not going to tell you to like and subscribe, and more content will be on the way. Anyway, God bless. Have a great day. And remember, we control the world.